So she's down here in her world domination room, and she's thinking how she must find Daryl and lure him back into her life. And so she's laughing maniacally and wondering how on earth she's going to do it. And she's surfing the web for answers. So it's so much fun. Oh my gosh. So Brandy runs into Morgan. She's like, Morgan, I am terrified. I don't know what to do. We put the sacred candles up and everything. And no matter what, like, this place is so haunted. And Caleb's screaming, Morgan's screaming. Those are her dungeon minions. And I feel like Brandy just missed a conversation because Morgan was going to be like, you know what's even scarier than our house? How bad our relationship's gotten. But Brandy just ran away and she's just cowering in the bed. Okay, so Caleb's here. He looks a little busy. So Brandy is feeling terrified and she's especially afraid of losing Daryl. So I feel like she is going to call her evil witch coven and try to get a gathering so they can try to find Daryl. So let's just see. I guess we'll just travel. So these girls are in the evil coven. Let's invite them. And so Brandy really wants to track down Daryl. And so first she's going to try to spy on him. And so the last time they tried to do this, the shop was closed. So we're going to go out to Strangerville and try to go to this little curio shop. And I don't know how Brandy's going to be able to plant this on him because he did move. Like, she really doesn't know where he is. But I mean, she's evil. She's aligned with the Dark Lord. She's going to try her darndest to make this work. And sometimes I feel kind of bad for Brandy because we don't really know much about her parents. Like, they just dropped her off on this lot without a penny to her name and were like, fend for yourself. But then again, maybe that happened because she did something evil. I don't exactly know. So here they are. They're like, whoosh, we're the evil coven and we are gathering here. And Brandy's like, that's right, girls. She's gonna talk about Strangerville. Like, okay, get this. So I brought us to Strangerville so we can spy on Daryl. We gotta track him down. We gotta find him. And the girls said, I heard there's a secret lab in the crater outside town. And Brandy's like, what do you mean? Do you think we should try to do something like big for revenge? Like make some sort of like toxin in a lab and kill Daryl with it? And this girl's like, wow, I mean, that would be very evil. She's like, you know, I thought the Renegades was more about mischief, not evil. And Brandy's gonna be really like affectionate. She's gonna give her a friendly gift. What could we give her? We have an extra broom. We could give her a frog. We've got like a trilobite. Let's give her a trilobite. Okay, so Brandy's gonna be like, look, girl, like, I want you on my side. You know, let me just give you this sacred rock. The Dark Lord actually gifted it to me after a ritual. It manifests out of thin air. And so I want you to have it so you can be attuned to darkness too. And this person, Ulrike's like, thanks so much, Brandy. You're so thoughtful. So Brandy has to pee. Normally, she doesn't like using mundane methods to meet her needs, but it looks like she is out of the potion of plentiful need. So I guess she's gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. And hopefully she didn't just wet her pants. Okay, so she just teleported somewhere. We'll let her take care of business. And now Brandy does want to capture some more dungeon minions. So after she finishes peeing, she's gonna come over. She's gonna just kind of butter up Ulrike. And she's just gonna like chat to her. And, you know, she's gonna say, thank you so much for being part of my evil witch coven. You know, she's just gonna get to know her a little bit more. She's gonna say, my house has been haunted, and like, I feel like maybe it's Daryl, you know, casting magic against me. I think if I could spy on him and find him and kill him, like, all my problems would be solved. And Ulrika is like, I'm kind of uncomfortable with the violence, but I kind of agree. From what you told me, this Daryl guy, he's a real jerk. And Brandy's gonna just kind of spin some lies about Daryl. And then Ulrika's like, yeah, maybe he would be better off dead after she says all the lies. And the irony is Brandy's like, Daryl abandoned our child. He didn't even raise him. He was always busy making human sacrifices. And Ulrike's like, what? But the thing is, Brandy's the one who abandoned the child, and Brandy's the one who did human sacrifices. But she's just trying to convince Ulrike that Daryl deserves to die. So the last thing Brandy wants to do is a little flirt. She really likes to feel attractive to other Sims, and it looks like Ulrike, you know, picked up what she put down. And although maybe they both feel a little embarrassed, It just got a little awkward. And Brandy's like, hey, I mean, why was that awkward? And who knows, maybe Ulrike felt awkward because it was so, like, public. Feels like maybe she wants to build their relationship more privately at first, but we don't really know too much about her. So Brandy's like, look, you know, I couldn't help but flirt because you're so cute. But Ulrike will be like, yeah, okay, you know, whatever. What? Hold on. Okay. Brandy just aged up. But the thing is, it says she aged up into adulthood. She's already aged up multiple times, and I've like aged her back down through various magical means. And so I think that's funny she wasn't already an adult, because I feel like she's been alive a really long time at this point. So I do have potions and spells in place if death comes to her, but I think, you know, she's not quite an elder yet, so hopefully we don't have to worry about that. Wow, so happy birthday, Brandy. She's here with her evil witch coven, and I mean, nobody really seemed to notice it was her birthday, but it is. I don't know if I could buy a cake. Maybe not. I kind of feel bad we missed Brandy's birthday, but I kind of don't, because she missed Lucifer's birthday and she really didn't care. So I don't think I could just buy a cake. Okay, so, you know, Brandy tried to flirt with Ulrike. She's really just trying to lure another woman to be a dungeon minion. But for now, she's on a mission. So let's see if we can find that little... There it is. Okay. So, you know, I don't know where the other coven member went. They do tend to leave Brandy hanging high and dry, but she is also just kind of using them. Let's check out this place. This looks reputable, right? This looks perfectly reputable. So let's just come here. Oh, wait, she's talking to the other girl. Okay. So Brandy talks to Morgan. She's like, Morgan, I am so scared. Daryl has been trying to come after me, and you know, if I don't find his location, he might kill me, and I'm just always scared. And Morgan is kind of thinking Brandy seems a little nuts, but Brandy's just gonna try to be nice, and you know, she's really manipulating her, but she's just gonna come up and be like, hey girl, you know, how's it going? And Morgan is just like, beep, beep, beep. It's not going so good, honestly. I hate knowing that you're that scared. And, you know, it just sucks that Daryl would do that to you. I can't even believe it. And so Brandy will just kind of check in on Morgan, get to know her. Be like, well, you know, Morgan, I don't know about your background. Do you have any ideas about how I could track Daryl down? And Morgan's like, yeah. I know. You could go to this curio shop in Strangerville. And Morgan will be like, in fact, let's go together. I'll help you. And Brandy will just share some insecurities and make a self-deprecating joke. Well, she's really embarrassed because she's in this conundrum. And I really can't believe she's just lying to everyone and blaming Daryl like he's the evil one. And it's almost like she wants to cover her tracks. Like if anyone finds her human sacrifice room, they'll just think it was Daryl. So Brandy got a drink. They're continuing to make their evil plot. And so Brandy's like, look, girls, there's something else I want from you. Like, I appreciate your power so much. You're such powerful, beautiful witches. So she's like, what we gotta do, if we really want power, we gotta go out in the forest. We gotta do a ritual to the Dark Lord. You know, we really gotta summon the nature energy. We can't just do it like inside our house. We gotta actually be out in the elements. And Brandy's like, so, you know, first we gotta set the spy plant on Daryl. Then we gotta go do the ritual out in the forest, and we'll come up with an idea that way to where we can trap Daryl, you know, and bring him back. And the girls are like, wow, Brandy, you've really got it all figured out. And they're like, you know, he does sound really evil. He sounds terrible. So if you want our help, we'll help you. And I mean, if you want to go do a ritual in the forest, we're down. They're like, we love nature. You know, it could actually be pretty fun. And so Brandy's also trying to just kind of like butter them up and be friendly. She always is in the beginning. Like, she doesn't come forth with her pure evil. Originally, she tries to fit in. So like, she's smart enough to know that she should hide how evil she is. Yeah, she's that kind of witch. But she's feeling really happy right now to have the support of her coven. And so they're like, yeah, Brandy, we'll totally go with you. We'll use our power to summon the Dark Lord. You gotta get revenge on Daryl. All the stuff you told us about him being a human sacrificer and, you know, him not even caring about your kid and neglecting your kid. They're like, that just sounds terrible. So yeah, let's go get the spy gear. And Brandy's like, yeah, I heard it's just right around the corner. So let's see, where did it go? Okay, yeah. So we are in Strangerville, and it's kind of like Sims conspiracy theory land. And, you know, it's pretty strange, as you can see. So let's just have Brandy talk to this guy. The shop is actually open. Okay. We can't access the secret inventory, so let's just try to buy some curio items. And hopefully Brandy can get the thing to spy on this guy with. Okay, so she just manifests, she teleports right here, and she's like, hey man, I really need to spy on somebody. What do you have? And fortunately, he has a spy bug, and he has a book, Tips on Avoiding Unwanted Snoops and Spies. Let's also get some cool stuff like the Bizarre Fruit, and I don't know if any of this other stuff is good. There's Fortune Telling book. Brandy might like that. There's this conspiracy theory poster, Simonati Question Everything. Let's get that. That sounds good. And Alien, Sock Trislaw. Nah. Okay, so Brandy buys the spy bug for just 99 simoleons, and he says, enjoy your items. Let's see if that's in the inventory. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Purchase a listening device. It can be planted on other sims. So she's going to have to run into Daryl to plant that on him. And I feel like the game's almost going to have to auto-generate that. So, she's really happy she bought that. And she's a little hungry. So I feel like if we can go back to this restaurant, it looks like her evil coven's still there. So she's going to come in here and she's just going to go ahead and praise the leader of the renegades. She's like, hey girls, the Dark Lord who reigns over the renegades is working in my favor. I managed to get the spy plant so I can spy on this evil guy, Daryl. And Morgan's like, that is so good, Brandy. Way to use your witchy power. And Brandy's really hungry. Let's go ahead and see if we can grab like a bite to eat. Yeah, we'll order some food. Brandy normally doesn't eat real food. I feel like maybe she'll just go ahead and get some French fries. She doesn't really know like what to order because normally she just drinks the potion. So, she drinks the potion. She's happy. But tonight she's like, God, I didn't have time to make my potion. I gotta eat food the old-fashioned way, and like actually digest it. She also does not like pop music, which I'm not really that surprised she doesn't like pop music. That's not that surprising, being an evil witch and all. She is sitting here thinking, how on earth am I gonna find Daryl? I just need to figure out where he is so I can put the spy device on him. And so she's gonna come and dance with Ulrike. Look at all the ghosts in here. I mean, this is kind of wild. So she's gonna dance with Ulrike. She's gonna complain about her problems. Like, I really don't know how to find this guy now. And Ulrike's like, don't worry. We'll do a ritual in the forest, connect with the Dark Lord, and put our power together to summons that guy. Brandy's like, yeah, you're right. And it's kind of funny how they're standing like so far away from each other and yelling at each other, about like this secret evil plan. But, that's okay. I guess Brandy's not shy. She used to be really worried people would know she was an evil witch, but now she seems like extremely open about it. And so Brandy's just gonna tell her evil witch coven, like, thanks for coming out with me, girls. We got this. So we'll see what'll happen to Brandy on our next episode. Join us live on Twitch every Monday. You can help us make decisions about which potions Brandy will use. Definitely stop on by.